Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we are 4 weeks through this season, and I'm going to take some time to review where every team is at standing wise, and if the playoffs were to start today, who's in, who's out, all that fun stuff. Alright, so when it comes to the AFC, Broncos and Titans would be the teams with the first round bye. Now remember, this is 2007 season, so only 6 teams make it, not 7. Then the Ravens would win the North, the Jets would win the East, and the Patriots and Chiefs would be wild cards, which is easy enough decision considering Bengals are 2-2 and every other team below them is 2-2 as well. So yeah, that would be your bracket. Broncos and Titans would be the teams with the byes. Ravens and Chiefs nowadays would be a playoff classic with Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Not sure how much of a classic it would be between Trent Green and Steve McNair, though. Would be interesting to see. And then you have Jets and Patriots, which would meet up for the third time this season. Jets already getting a surprising Week 1 win over New England. And with their second matchup being in week number 15, then that could easily decide fate of who gets to be the home team for this playoff game. Meanwhile, over the NFC side, it's a lot more of a packed race because you got Eagles, Panthers, and Seahawks all on top of the NFC. Then you have the Saints, who would be a wild card team because of the Panthers being 4-0, and then the Packers and the Vikings. So, but you also have the Rams, the Lions, the 49ers, and the Bears right now all sitting at 2-2. So, the races are a bit tighter in the NFC than they are in the AFC. AFC North, to the surprise of nobody, it's a dogfight. Ravens are 3-1, and have they beaten a division? Yeah, they beat the Ravens, but they lost to the Bengals. And if the Bengals get another win and the Ravens get another loss, Bengals would be on top of the AFC North because of tiebreaker. AFC South, with me controlling the Titans, it's no surprise it's a runaway. That actually looks more like my Retro Bowl league. I think this is actually the same standings it is right now. Titans, then Colts, Texans, and Jaguars. One game imitating another, I guess. In the AFC East, Jets over the Patriots. Nobody would have thought of that. Dolphins are having a bit of a slide, and Buffalo, I think Buffalo's just tanking. AFC West, it's more or less a 2-horse race with the Broncos and the Chiefs, with the Chargers and Raiders way behind. NFC North, another dogfight. Although, considering we got a team with the Bears, the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings, not sure you would fully call it a dogfight. I don't know, maybe the Vikings got some pet wolves around somewhere. NFC South, I mean, you got the Panthers at 4-0, Saints at 2-1, but their recent loss was to the Titans. And you have the Buccaneers and the Falcons, which Buccaneers, their defense allowing over 100 points is a bit surprising. Their offense, it's always been under question. But their defense, too, I Kind of happens when you get old, I guess. The NFC East, though, you have Eagles, Redskins, Cowboys, and Giants. Eagles are just flying away with this division. You know. And the NFC West, not as much of a competitive race as I thought it would be. I mean, the Rams and the 49ers are being competitive. Cardinals, I'm not sure what their plan is. Tank? I think the Raiders have their first round pick, so kind of hard to tank when another team has your top pick. And the Seahawks are running away with the NFC. But we'll look real quick, see if the Eagles, Panthers, or Seahawks face each other through the team schedule. Let's see. And Eagles are on a bye this week. And they do face the Seahawks in week 13. Now, do the Panthers face the Seahawks? They do in week 15. So, if the Panthers and the Seahawks, well, the Panthers and the Eagles both end with the same record, I'm not sure who's going to have the number 1 seed. Because will the playoffs run through Philadelphia or Charlotte? That's definitely going to be something to look forward to in these next coming weeks. And until then, I will see you all next time.